Hello and welcome to Quick Tips, the WordPress video series. In this video, I'm going to install a free WordPress notification bar plugin. The name of the plugin is ConvertForce. This is a free plugin, and using this plugin, you can create notification bars, you can create slidein, or you can create pop-up on your WordPress website. If you are running sale on your website, or if you want to promote any product on your website, you can create different types of notification bar, pop-ups, or slidein using this free plugin. So I'm going to install this free plugin and I'm going to show you how to use this plugin. So here I'm logged into the dashboard of the WordPress website. This is a demo WooCommerce website. Let's go to dashboard, go to plugins and click on add new plugin. And here search for ConvertForce. This is the plugin, ConvertForce notification bars. Click on install now. Click on activate plugin. Alright, so the plugin is installed and it is activated. In the left hand panel, you will see the option ConvertForce. Click on it. So right now we do not have any pop-up created. So click on add post. Alright, so here we are going to add a title. Let's say notification bar. And here you will see three different types: bar, lightbox, or slidein. We are going to start with the bar. So click on bar. And you will see some pre-designed templates are available. If you want to create from the scratch, you can also create it from the scratch. Here we have sale notification bar, free shipping bar, and new year sale bar. So I'm going to select this one, sale notification bar. This is how it will look. At the top we have this text. We can change the color. Simply click on it and go to color, change the color. So now the color of the text is white. This is a small button which when clicked, it will go to one of the pages. So let's go to website, and I want customer to redirect to this store page. So I'm going to copy the link to this page. Let's go back, click on this button, and here you will see link. I'm going to link this button with the store page. So now this button is linked with the store page, and this is the content. Summer sale, get up to 50% off. So instead of that, let's say I want to change it to winter sale, get 60% off on purchase of 500 and above. So this is what my message is, and here you will see an option to close this notification bar. So it is very simple to customize this notification bar. If you want, you can also create it from the scratch. If you want to add more elements in the notification bar, you can add more elements. If I click on this button, I can customize the button. Let's change the background color. Let's make it red color, and text color is white. You can make it medium size, large size, or small size. I'm going to make it medium size. You can change the dimension from here. If you want to add border, you can add the border. You can also change the text color and the font size. This is the outline. Change the outline. All right, now let's select the entire notification bar. And here you will see the layout option. Currently we are using flex. If you want to grid, this is how it will look. So let's go back to flex. Then we have orientation and justification. Currently it is set to center align, and the alignment is also set to center. You can change the alignment like this. So all the settings are available, just like how you customize any WordPress block. This is the margin, allow to wrap multiple lines. Then we have enable minimum height. So this is going to be the minimum height of this notification bar. Below that you will see the settings for the closer button. If you do not want a button, you can simply disable that, or you can enable the closer button. This is the close button. This is the size of the close button. You can change the size. Where do you want? To the right, to the center, or to the left. So I'm going to keep it on the right side. And here you have vertical position at the top, center, or bottom. So you will see the changes here to the position of this close button. So that we have advanced. If you want to add CSS, you can add CSS. So it is very simple. Let's go to style settings for this entire bar. And this is the background color. You can change the background color. And we have box shadow. Then we have margin and padding settings. If you want to add border, you can also add border to the entire notification bar. Right, let's go to campaign, and if I go to campaign, you will see conversion type is currently set to bar, as we are using notification bar. Below that we have position. If you want it at the bottom, you can put it at the bottom or you can put it at the top. Behavior, sticky, floating or static. So I'm going to publish it and I want to publish it immediately. If you want, you can also set up a date and time to publish this notification bar. So I'm going to publish it immediately. Click on publish. It is published. Let's go back to website and let's refresh it. And you will see the notification bar at the top. And we have a close button here. If I click on this, it will go to store page like this. So this is a notification bar. I can close it from here. Right now it is at the top. Let's change the position to bottom and let's see how does this look. Click on save. Let's go back, refresh it. And you will see the notification bar at the bottom and it is sticky at the bottom. All right, so this is the first notification bar. Let's go back to dashboard. Let's disable this one. We are going to create a new one. So click on add post. And this time we are going to use slidein. Let's name it as slidein. So you can create multiple notification bars. So let's select slidein from here. And you will see the option here. And here you will see the layout. Currently it is set to flex. Then we have orientation. Let's make it a row. And justification, alignment. Let's add a content here. Click on plus sign and search for heading. Let's make it H6. And let's add content for the heading. Click on plus sign and look for button. We are going to add a button. All right. And let's add a content for the button. Shop now. Let's add link to the button. I'm going to use the same link which will go to store. And if I go to settings, let's go to closer, enable the closer so that user will be able to close the notification bar. Then we have top, center or bottom. Position of the closer button. Let's select the slidein. Go to style settings. Change the background color. Let's make it dark. Let's go to the content and change the color of the content also. All right. Again, you can change the content color or you can change the size and the font for each block. So this is the notification bar. Let's select the entire bar. And here you will see conversion type is set to slidein. Opening animation, slide to left or slide to right. So I'm going to keep it on slide to right and let's make it slide to left. That is for the closing. Now let's make it slide to top. Let's see how does this work. The position is set to right. You can change it to left or you can change it to center or right. All right, this is the padding and vertical position is set to bottom. You can change it to center or top. So I'm going to keep it on bottom. Let's publish it and see how does this look. Let's go to website. Let's go to one of the pages and you will see the slidein. Again, we need to customize it. It does not look good. We can add padding and make it look professional. Here we have the close button. If I click on it, it is going to close it. Let's go back. Let's select the entire block. Let's add padding. Here you can set up the minimum height and the width. Save it. Let's go back, refresh it. And now you will see the change in the style settings of this block. Let's go to campaign and let's change the closing animation to the right. Save it. Let's go back, refresh it. Let's click on shop now. It will go to shop page. And from here I can close. You will see the slide in right animation. So this one is also working properly. Let's go back to dashboard and we are going to create a new one. Let's disable this one and create a new one. Click on add post. And this time we are going to use lightbox. So let's name it as lightbox. Whatever name you want to assign to this notification bar, you can assign a name. I'm going to select lightbox. And here you can add different content. Click on plus sign. Look for heading. Let's add heading free. I want to add image, so click on plus sign again and look for image. I'm going to upload it from media library. Let's try this one. And below that I want to add a button, so click on plus sign and look for button. Let's add the link to the button. All right. Now let's go to the entire box. Select the box, change the background color. Let's try a gradient one. This is going to be a light box. From here you can change the style settings. Again, you can add padding, and if you want you can also add a border. All right, now let's go to campaign, and the conversion type is set to lightbox. You can change the location to top, center, or to the bottom. Let's click on publish, and let's see how does this look. Let's go back to website, refresh it, and you will see new pop-up. Again, I have a button to go to shop page. This is close button. Let's go back. Let's change the setting location to center, save it. And you will see the position to the center. You can add padding. Right now it does not show padding at the bottom. However, you can add the padding. So you can create 3 different types of notification bars using this free plugin. So if you are looking for a simple notification bar, you can try using ConvertForce free plugin. So that's it for now. See you in the next video.
Do not forget to subscribe to my channel to get more quick tips about online softwares and tools. If you have any questions, please leave us message in comments section. And press the like button if you like the video. Thanks for watching Quick Tips.